Well, Yossi Mekelberg is an Associate Fellow with the Middle East and North Africa Programme at Chatham House and joins me now. Thank you very much for coming on the programme. I want to start by looking at Hamas. Now, it's said it's studying the deal responsibly. They're clearly taking this seriously, aren't they? How likely are they to accept it, do you think, given that it means they will lose all power in the region?
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me. I think they have to take it very seriously, because this is what not only the United States wants, it follows also the New York Declaration, the vote in the United Nations statement by the Arab League about ending the war, moving to the exchange of hostages for Palestinian prisoners, the reconstruction of Gaza. The minute that, and just for a minute assuming that Netanyahu was genuine in accepting this, the pressure is on Hamas to accept it too and to move from there. Obviously, there are things that are difficult for the organization to accept, but this is the result of what happened in the last 2 years.
Now, in the past, President Trump has talked, hasn't he, about paying Gazans to move out. But in this deal, they're encouraged to stay and help rebuild Gaza. Is this garnering much support amongst Palestinians?
I think this is one of the positive things. As I mentioned earlier, the end of war is something that Palestinians, of course, will welcome. The idea that more humanitarian help will enter into Gaza, the idea of developing the place. But definitely, only a few months ago, this was part of the discussion, which the Trump administration, together with some elements within Israel, tried to legitimize and normalize the discussion about. They called it voluntary migration, but there was nothing voluntary about this idea. It's basically about forcefully displacement of many Palestinians. And I think with the input of many countries within the region, I think also in Europe and beyond, I think it's a positive development that it's not including in the plan now. So it seems this has been completely parked. Instead of this, those who want to leave will be able to leave, but will be also allowed to return, and at the same time, no one will be forced to leave. So I think the initial idea should have never been proposed, but it's good that it's been removed from the agenda.